Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
If you're new to the call, welcome. If you're new, put your questions in the Q&A box first. I will answer all Q&A questions in that box first, and then I look at the chat. All right. All right. Dollar may drop. Yep, it wouldn't surprise me to see the dollar drop as well. All right. So it's going to be interesting to see the dollar drop. I can also see the indexes dropping as well. I can see gold going through the roof. All right, it might get back to that 2000 level or close to it, that high 1900 level that it got to back in August of last year. All right, that all-time high. All right, so let's go jump on the charts. Someone just said something about GJ breaking Asia session. So we'll take a look at that. All right. Trying to get about 4 minutes. Got about 4 minutes. All right. So here's how I look at everything, guys. I go to the hour chart first. All right. I go to the hour chart to mark up my charts. All right. And so what I want to do is I want to create a trading range. All right. So trading range between current price. So a range is, you want to have a top, you want to have a bottom. All right. So top of the range, the bottom of the range. So for me, for sure, I'm going to go with this order block right here, because it's at the top of the range. Boom. There's that order block. All right. I usually like to have 2 levels. There we go. There's the other level. I like to have 2 levels just in case it does break through. All right. Boom. There we go. And then, of course, we go down to the lower level. All right. Order block right there. Boom, boom, boom. And another one right here. All right. Then I go down to the 15-minute. All right. And for the 15-minute, I am looking for the same thing. If I can find it on a smaller scale, which I don't necessarily see anything right here. All right. After that, I'm looking to what? I'm looking to mark my Asia channel, my high and my low. There it is. All right. And after that, I then come over here and we're going to go ahead and add AIRO to the chart. Boom. All right. There it is. That is typically how I mark all the charts. All right. So we'll go really fast now that you guys know what I do. So do the same thing here. And you see here, sometimes you got to zoom out. Prices will start to go to where they haven't been in a long time. So we're gonna have to start marking things up from a little while ago. All right. So that's pretty high right there. All right. You got this imbalance. So you got that H1 order block there, and you got this H1 imbalance right here, which is what price is hitting at right now. All right there. All right. Now we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Zoom in just a little bit. Order block right there. All right. And you got another one right here. All right. If you're new, you don't already know what order blocks are. At the end of the call, we will be going over order blocks and imbalance levels, how to identify them, what they are, how to utilize them, yada, 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 all that good stuff. All right. So got that mark. Now we come in here and we add arrow on top. Boom. All right. And let me stop sharing real quick. I saw some questions come in. Chat here. How to get the rectangle icon at the top to mark the charts. Do we copy the order block placements? All right. You can copy them if you want to. I'm just showing you guys how I mark my charts up before I look to trade. All right. Figured it'd be good for you guys to see how I do it to get this rectangle right here on this chart here, so you draw order blocks and imbalance levels. You right click, you come this little section of the menu here. Just right click anywhere, it doesn't matter. Come down to customize. Come over here in the available section. Find where your rectangle is at. Let's say rectangle is right here. Then you hit insert and it pulls it over here. You hit remove and move it back. Mine's here, rectangle, so I'm gonna remove it. It's over here. Put it back, insert. Once you do that, hit close, and it'll show up right there. All right. So all right, then my trading range. Put it in 15 minutes. We're gonna do what? We're gonna mark up. There is the Asia channel. Come in here. We have arrow on top. Boom, boom, boom. In there. Yeah. GCAD looks prime for a sale. Primed. GPNZD is a tough one right now. It's way up there. So let's go H4. Day one. There it is. I had to go to the day chart just to find where I could potentially put an order block at. Just tap that bad boy too. Just tapped it. All right. Let's go down to the H1. Put something right down. And then another one right here. A lot of liquidity needs to be recovered right there. Lots of liquidity. And 15, we're gonna do what? We're gonna mark up Asia channel. All right. Gotta go to the week chart for GI. Let's see, day chart. Can we get something? There we go. A little something. Takes a little time, guys. Takes a little time. This is the routine I do every day. I do it every day. Sometimes I used to be in the habit of just letting it sit like this all week and just make small adjustments. But now I do it just to stay in the habit of doing it. I do it over and over every day. And I clear the charts and do it over and over again every day, just to stay in the habit of doing it. All right, so look, GJ, still trying to break the upside. GU, nothing. GK, nothing. GN, trying to break to the downside. All right. We look at the dashboard. You got 4 out of 6 trending up heavily, 20 pips or more, and 2 trending down, but not much. 11 and 13. All right. GK. All right. So that's all. That's all 6 G pairs. All right. Do the same thing for GER 30. So H1 on the German 30. And yeah, somebody's been ugly. See here. So look at how ugly this is. It's trending. Just ugly. Straight ugly. So we'll do this one right here. Like so. Boom. And then we'll do the one right here. And we're going to put a line right here to identify where the close of the gap would be at. That gap still hasn't been filled yet. All right. Price just filled today's gap, as you can see. All right. Now on the bottom side, we got an order block right here. All right. And then under that, I would go with this imbalance level right here. That's what I would utilize right there. Even though this wicked off something right there, what did that wick off of? I don't see nothing there. All right. Come down to the 15 minutes, see if we see anything there. There is an order block there. Let's mark that one since it's already been utilized. All right, if it's been utilized, I like to remark the same ones. There it is. Because price may use it again, or they may not, or they may blow through it. All right, or they may just blow through that bad boy. All right. Then we go to the 5 minute. Gap is just about been closed. We're going to definitely mark the bottom of Asia. Can't mark the top because it's still running up. So we'll mark the bottom and we'll worry about the top later. I guess we can mark it now though. It's there for now. And then we'll mark the 50% of the Asia channel. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Change that to magenta so it stands out a little better. Okay. All right, delete. And then we'll add arrow on top. Give us a confirmation. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and there it is. There it is. So that's a routine, guys. That's a routine I typically go through every day. Allows you to see what's going on. You know, got your order block there, next order block up there. All right. That line signifies the close of that gap. All right. You just wait and see what happens. That's all you do. You wait for those reactions. Wait for the reactions off of certain key levels. The goal is to get to the point where you can draw your order blocks and imbalance levels, you know, to the point where you're drawing the ones that are relevant. And, you know, the more you do it, the better you get at understanding which ones are more relevant for the pairs that you focus on. Because the ones that are more relevant, you will start to see they get hit. All right, I forgot to do something because I like doing this for Asia, and actually we'll do it closer to Asia breakout. Is, you know, I like to mark the Asia low, Asia high, and Asia mid order blocks in the 5 minute. All right, let's go back and look. GJ rejecting right now. Top of Asia. GU rejecting it. GCAD nothing. GN nothing really. G-Chef nothing. Jihad had a arrow, but it's an uptrend. German 30, nothing. Just about to, it'll probably move up a little more and close that gap. So we'll move up the Asia channel here real soon. All right, stop sharing. Come see what you guys got to say here. Q&A on GBP NZD. Why is your Asia channel so low? All right, let's go look at GBP NZD. Let's go look at it. Good question. Good question. Why is Asia channel so low on GBP NZD? Let's go take a look. GBP NZD. GBP. Where's it at? NZD. All right. All right. So my A channel is low based off of my fault, guys. I'm going off the wrong candle. I forget I am in. Let me redo these. I forget that I am in. There we go. That's a good point right there. That's the candle right there. I forget I'm in Florida. All right. My apologies. Let me go back and relook at all these. GJ. Heiser. I think that's right. GU. So GU is too high. Put it right there. And that's good. All right. So it did break above, but it's inside the order block. All right. German 30 just gave an M5 buy. All right. Not worried about it. GCAD. We are. We're just a little lower. Good with GCAD. GN. We fixed that one. G-Chef. We are too high. Bring that right there. So it did break above, or it currently is above previous candle, which G-Chef is in an uptrend. Should be a clear buy. We might look at that one. Might have to get into that one right there. And GI, yeah, we're set up. We're good on GI. We're good. All right, good call, man. Good call. Good call. So we've got 4 out of the 6 trending up. All right, 4 out of 6 trending up. All right, Euros like they're all about to turn around. All right. And let me come in here and let's add what? That dirty 30, German 30. All right. So I can see this here on a correlation standpoint. 2 out of the 4 Euros are trending down, now 3. So, and this other one should be flipping here in a minute. All right. So you got Euros trending down, you got GBP pairs trending up. That means you get that correlation that we like to see between GBP pairs and Euro. And then you look at the GBP pairs and you got 4 out of 6 trending up. So we got some strong correlation to the upside for the Great Britain pound pairs. All right. let's go ahead and close out indicator. Let's just take AIRO off right now. We got 28 minutes until London opens, so we'll be adjusting our London high here in a second. Be adjusting the high here. So remember, for the indices, we will be marking our Asia high and low based off of up until the actual London session. All right. As we see here, price has been respecting the 50, above the 50% high. I'm sorry, at the top of the 50% of Asia right now. All right. So the last for the last 70 minutes, so over an hour. It's good. All right. What that tells me is that I am potentially going to see a buy. All right, potentially. All right, so we'll see how it rolls. If your remote desktop is keeping you out, that typically means your internet connection is poor. All right, what I would do is I would, or on your remote desktop, close it out, reboot it, then jump back in. Luke, this recording will be on YouTube. All right, so if you go to the Auvoria Prime YouTube channel, you'll find it on there. And that's because we are on Zoom. If we were in the back office, it would be recorded on the archives section. The other educators will continue to use this channel as well until we get the live stream fixed. All right. Looks like GN Asia breakout. Let's go take a look. GN Asia breakout. It hadn't, I mean, we still got 11 minutes, so it hasn't closed underneath. This candle didn't close, it rejected it, so it's got to close under Asia. Hasn't closed yet, so no entry. No entry. Every day now, I write down the trend on the M1, M5, M15, H1, H4. What if AIRO gives you an alert bag entry on a downtrend, down arrow, say M15, H4, which have more red than green, but the other three are earth trend? Yeah, it makes sense. So yep, GE Chef is above Asia. So Julian, on that question, what I like to see is, how do I explain it? What I like to see is the H4, the H1, and the M15 to match. That is when they're in sync. That's what I like to see. All right. Typically, when those three are matched, you can take trades beyond the 20 pips. If you have just the H1 and M15, that's cool. Now, if they're all over the place, like H4 and M15 match up, but H1 doesn't, sticky situation. Really up to you on your analysis. What else I can say? One thing is, if they are out of whack, the 1 or 2 time frames that you look at that are not in sync, you might check to see the where the market maker cycle was at. So if you have not went over strategy number 3, go check out the market maker cycle. All right, understanding the market maker cycle, At that point, you don't care about the zones, because at the end of the day, the zones will disappear because price will break through them if the market cycle is trending in a certain direction. All right. So just gotta keep that in mind as well. So putting together multiple strategies to make sure that you understand the potential of the trend. All right. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the news for tonight. So my FX book. In 7 minutes, we've got green photo Euro news. In 22 minutes, we've got more green photo Euro news. And then in an hour and 17, we got orange photo and red photo. We'll be off the call by then. All right, so we're pretty clear here. Forex Factory, let's refresh. We've got at 3 o'clock, so in 23 minutes, we got yellow photo Euro. In 55 minutes after the top of the hour, we got more yellow Euro news. All right. So that we're pretty clear. Strength meter, let's refresh. You can see GBP is stronger than USD, but you can see everything is strong. Look at AUD strong, CAD is strong, NZD is strong. Euro, Chef is weak. GBP, JPY is weak. But like everything is kind of strong right now, which is interesting because the market is moving so slow. So slow. Q&A. Can you confirm that GBP, CHF, and GBP, USD are valid entries? It might be valid, but I'm not entering in. So one thing about the market right now is that there's lack of volume. All right, when there's lack of volume, price doesn't necessarily commit until there's volume in the market. All right, so G-Chef has committed above the Asia breakout. It closed above. All right, and we are in a uptrend. All right, and I actually may enter into that because we've got 4 out of the 6 trending up, and you see GCAD and GN aren't far from being trending up. So see here, G-Chef. I'm going to enter into a buy on G-Chef. Indicators list, 1 click trading. All right. Now we are late on this one. Let's see, how many pips should have been in here. We are 2 pips late, so I'm going to do an 18 pip take profit instead of the 20 because we did get in a little late. Boom. All right, and then we'll do a stop loss, 40 pips. Which actually is below the zone. Oh yeah, we should be Gucci. We should be Gucci. This is G-Chef for the biz eye. G-Chef for the biz eye. All right. Asia breakout. 1 point. What is that? All right, so G-Chef, we in that thing. GN, not valid. GCAD, negative. GU. So GU, I'm definitely not going to enter in. It'll probably run up because everything else is running up, but it's in an order block. I'm not touching that. So I'm just not going to enter in that trade. It's inside of an order block. I don't feel comfortable taking that one. 1, 2, 3 rejections off the top. Could be a nice little push. Could be a nice little push coming. There go GJ. Go GJ. It's your birthday. GJ pushing up. GU. GCAD. GN negative. G-Chef, we are in. G-Odd, nothing. German 30 moved up. So let's go ahead and move up the top of Asia right there. We gotta remark our what? Remark our 50% level. Right, that moves up to right there. We'll keep our eye on that for the next 18 minutes. For the next 18 minutes. We are in an uptrend on GJ. It's an order block right there, man. But that looks pretty good, though. That looks pretty good. GU, man. Look at that. That's lovely. Look at that wedge right there. See that wedge with the Asia channel? Look at that wedge. Nice little wedge with the Asia channel. Nice little wedge. See the uptrend right there. Nice wedge right there. Popped above. Which means that I'm actually going to lower my lot size. I mean, my stop loss. Instead of doing the full 40, I'm going to put it just below. So about 23 pips. All right, just below that low right there. All right, so almost a 1-to-1. We'll do an 18 pip take profit, 23 pip stop loss instead of doing the full 40. All right, just based on the trend. All right. GJ, GU. Yep, we had 4 out of 6 still trending up. GN and GCAD getting ready to be trending up as well. Euros got 2 trending down, 2 close to trending down. All right, as we get closer to London, we'll get a better sense of the market as we get more volume in. That's the whole goal, is getting more volume in. All right. We need some more volatility, some more volume. It's been slow. Let's go ahead and let's pull up them euros that we haven't looked at in a while. Euro GBP, Euro AUD, Euro JPY, Euro NZD, H1, We got OGR again. Euro GBP. Got a water block right there. All right. Another one right here. Price is sitting on top of one right now. Boom, boom, boom. And man, to find the last one, we might go. Let's go. Oh, that's 15 minutes. Why are we in 15 minutes? Why H4? We gotta go to H4 to find it. There it is, though, right there. It's a long time ago, right there. H1. H1. 15 is good. All right. Let's go ahead and add AIRO on top. Boom, boom, boom. And they're like swimwear. All right, let's go back and look here now. So we are in a downtrend with Euro GBP. So I would like to see it break, retest the bottom of the order block, and potentially give us another bag entry, another arrow. All right, another arrow to the downside. Euro AUD, we are in a uptrend. That's interesting. Euro JPY, we are in a uptrend. All right, and Euro NZD, we're in a uptrend. All right. GI, not doing squat, just ranging. All right, little pullback on G Chef, but it's trying to push back up. There we go. GBP NZD, pulling back. GCAD doing nothing. GU rejecting that order block. We'll see what happens. GJ closed above, but it's sitting inside that zone. Came up to the bottom of that order block, came on back down. 4 out of 6 still trending up. And 2 out of 4 still trending down. They're really close, Euro JPY and Euro AUD to being, there it is. Euro JPY just flipped over. Not too far from Euro odd. Need these two right here to flip to the upside, and we'll be strong correlation. Just need some volume. Just need some volume. Let's go get ready for the German 30. It is still pushing up. Still pushing up. We'll keep an eye on that. Once London gets here, we'll then throw AIRO on top. Let's make sure we know where we're got our boundary set at. So our Asia channel. All right. Let me come look, see what you guys. We got 7 minutes to London open. Nothing in the Q&A, the chat. G-Chef isn't above 200. Okay. G-Chef for the buy. All right. Don't look for G-Chef to be above 200. That's not, that is not part of the strategy for Asia breakout. All right. Please go watch strategy number 3. It does not consist of price being above the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is only used for strategy number 9, market maker strategy. The market to the maker. Ooh, look at that spike. Seven minutes. See what you guys talking about in the bag chat. I see some comments in the bag chat. We ain't going nowhere. Go nowhere. All right. Not really seeing nothing yet. Gonna mark that right there. Look at that big rejection. Five minutes until London open. 5 minutes. Man, this is a huge Asia range. Probably one of the biggest I've seen in a very long time. The bigger the Asia range is, what I've noticed is the smaller the breakout. The smaller the breakout. The bigger the Asia channel is, the smaller the breakout. Most of the time, the bigger it's been getting, if you guys are noticing, it just kind of stays inside of Asia channel. So we look at definitely the TP somewhere at, the 50%, the top or the bottom. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and mark, boom, 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 the order block at the bottom of Asia. All right, we got the order block at the 50% level, the original one. All right. And then I usually look for order block at the top, but I don't see one right this moment. So we are now, we got 50% Asia order block. And this is something that I've been doing, guys, just understand where the order blocks are at inside of Asia. All right. Four minutes. Let's get ready. GJ, GU, GCAD, GN, G-Chef. Come on, G-Chef, push it. Push it to the limit. G-Odd. Still looking decent. Still looking decent. Euro GPP. Nothing going on right now. Euro odd. Euro JPY. Man, look at all that. Look at that. Look at all that. Euro NZD. G-Chef trying to get back into profit. Let's go. At London Open, I just want to see you do this. Straight up. what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I like them easy. I like easy profits. GJ pushing. GJ pushing. It's a good sign. GU, nothing. GCAD, nothing really. GN pulling back in. That's a good sign. We want everything to push, continue to push up. German 30. Let's see what happens. Respecting the top side of 50 for more than the last hour, which means that I would expect for it to come down, respect the 50 of Asia, head up for a buy, or break above, come back, retest the top of Asia, and head up for a buy. That's what I would expect and hope for, typically. But, you know, we'll wait. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Stroke arrow on top now. All right, we got everything marked. We know where our levels are at. Our significant levels at. We know where they're at. 1 minute. And we will actually go down. There's US 30 here. German 30. We'll go down to the 1 minute so we can get a better entry. Y'all know what it is. All right. See how it goes. See how it goes. There price goes. Just run into the upper room. All right. See what happens. G-Chef +1, +2. G-Chef trying to push up. Let's go G-Chef. There we go. 30-30. We getting a rejection off that order block. We're going to head to the downside. What's going to happen? What you guys think? Does it want to run up and go close the gap? That's the gap right there. That's the gap right there. It's coming back down. US 30 moving a little bit. Nothing crazy. All right. Trying to break to the upside. Maybe it's trying to go close the gap tonight. So if it does so, we'll wait for it to break above the order block, come back, retest the order block, and give us a bullish move off. Bullish move off of this order block. That's what I'd be waiting for. All right. That's what I'd be waiting for. That's what I wait for. +3 on G-Chef, +4, 3. All right. Looking good, looking good. So now we just wait for the entry. Some of y'all probably already in, that's fine. You just wait for the entry, wait for the setup. +5 on G-Chef. GJ pushing. Man, right through the door block. +6 on G-Chef. There go GU pushing up. All right. +7 on G-Chef. GI, nothing. Come on, dirty 30. Come down, retest. Give us a bullish engulfing so we can get it into a buy. +11, +10 now on G-Chef. Looking real good on G-Chef. Once I see plus 15, I'll put my stop loss in profit. That's all I need. That's all I need. All right, there we go. Got the retest. Got the retest. Now I want a bullish engulfing or a railroad track. So straight in, straight out, or straight in, then bullish engulfing. All right, that's what I look for. That would be my entry. All right, just trying to push. Just trying to push. Let's see what happens. It's got to commit though. It's got to commit. Come on, G Chef. You just at plus 10. You was looking good. It's not committing. It's not committing. It's trying to fake people out. I'm good with that. That's why you just have patience. Wait for the setup. It's going to come all the way back down here. We wanted to retest the bottom of the order block and drop for a sale, or come back in and retest the top of Asia and drop for a sale. Or you come down here and give us a buy and touch the, give us a buy off of the top of Asia. I really don't care. Really don't care. Just wait for the setup. Plus 8 G Chef. Plus 9 now on G Chef. What's the 30 gonna do? It respected the top of the 50. Ran up. I'm gonna look for this bounce. I'm gonna look for this. You're gonna see though. At the end of the day, it's gotta commit. It's got to commit. Plus 9 on G Chef. All right. Pushing down now. Interesting. That might have been our entry right there. Look at that. No entry though. I don't have an entry. There was no move for me that made me feel like that was an entry right there. So no entry. No bearish engulfing, nothing. Nothing. Went above the order block. So I'll wait. I'll wait. Come on, G Chef. Let's go. There we go. Keep pushing. All right. It's rejecting off of something. Can't really tell. The middle of the gap somewhere. But no, not really. All right. We just wait. We just wait. It's not an order block right there, is it? I don't think there is. No, it's a green candle. Interesting. Interesting. I can tell you, if we get a bullish engulfing out of the zone, out of the Asia channel, I'm probably going to be looking for a buy. I'm probably going to be looking for a buy. All right. Congrats to Mike. He said he's done for the day. The G Chef, the GJ, the GI, and the GN. All right. He is a beast on the charts when it comes to the GBP pairs. I like this push up. I like this. I like this. I'm going to be looking for a buy, guys, when this closes. I'll be in for a buy if this closes above Asia channel. It's got to close above in a bullish engulfing. If it doesn't, all right, so it's what are we doing here? It didn't close below. All right, so if we get a bearish engulfing candle here, I will be entering into a sale. Remember, it came down here, came back, retested the top or the bottom top of Asia, and now it's got a bearish engulfing. I will be in a sale. This thing slows down. Golly. TP would be bottom of Asia. And the whole market just stopped. What happened? Don't do me like that. There we go. There we go. G Chef pulling back. +2 now. Come on, G Chef. Come on, G Chef. I'll be looking for a sale as soon as this candle closes, guys. This candle closes bearish like this here. It's a strong wick though. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. Yep, I'm not. It's got to commit. It's not a strong bearish close for me, guys. And it's rejecting off that same area. Off that same area. G-Chef +5 now. Come on, G-Chef. Go to the upper room. Go to the upper room. This closes bullish. I'll go in for the buy. It's got to close bullish engulfing, and it's got to be above Asia. If it closes bullish and above Asia, I'll be in for a buy. And TP number 1 will be the top of this, or it rejected the first time, and TP number 2 would be the close of the gap. So we'll see. Look like it wants to buy. Like it wants to buy. It's got to commit though. It's got to be bullish engulfing. It's got to be above Asia. It's got to be above Asia. If it don't close above Asia, I'm not taking it. G-Chef +4. It's got to commit. Did not commit. Keeps rejecting. It's rejecting these both areas. It's just ranging right now. So I'm just waiting for it to commit either way. So we get a bearish engulfing here. I in for the sale. All right. It has to commit. Right now it's not committing. So we wait. We wait. Jihad. Now it's trying to wake up a little bit. G-Chef playing with us. GM moving back up. All right. Everything moving up. We good. 6 minutes, man. That might be a good entry for GJ. I mean, for GU. Where GJ at? GJ up there. All right. Somebody in the group just got 50 pips off of G-Chef. Nice. Must have had a lot of positions. Might have had a few positions in there, man. A few positions. Come on, Dirty 30. What are we doing here? And just like that, look at them candles. Moving extra slow. All right. Another doji there. Let's see how it commits. Does it commit? Did we get a bullish engulfing? Do we get one? G-Chef playing with us. Come on, G-Chef. Don't do that to us now. What did they move up? What we did? We get like, we was up 12 pips or so. It was up 11 pips. Got to be more careful. This our bearish engulfing we're looking for. This our bearish engulfing we've been looking for. What are you doing? It's not committing. Not committing. It's one of them nights. GJ, nice look. What GJ run up? GJ ran up. Our entry would have been right in this area right here. Oh, GJ. Right through the order block, ran up 26 pips, 25.8. GU, we got in here. We'd be up about 12. GCAD, no entry. GN, you'd be in the negative on a sell. And G-Chef is playing with our emotions. GI doing something. German 30, not trying to commit. It's one of them nights. One of them nights. We'll give it a few minutes. Might make a late move. In the meantime, if you're staying in the, oh, there we go, German 30. If you're staying at the resort here at the Rose and Shingle Resort, the chairs are not very comfortable. I'll tell you that right now. The chairs are not very comfortable. Might be one of them nights where we just say no trades. We just might not touch German 30 tonight for the first time ever. Not gonna force anything. G Chef, what are you doing to us? What are you doing to us? German 30. Trying to move? Now it's trying to move a little bit. I don't see entry, so I'm not gonna force anything, guys. I'm not gonna force anything. We're just gonna let it sit for a while. Euros, not much. JPY pushing. Euro JPY, the upper room, which I expected. Look at this here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It's an inverted hammer. I'm sorry, it's an inverted head and shoulders. Inverted upside down head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That typically means up. All right. If the head and shoulders the other way, the traditional head and shoulders, we have shoulder here, head up here, shoulders here. You're looking for a sale. This was an inverted head and shoulders. All right. Inverted head and shoulders. You just got a dirty 30 sale. Got a bag entry. All right. Got a bag entry. All right. Man, I want to take the sale. I like this bag entry. Because it's similar. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder, which means we should be looking for a sale. All right. We should be looking for a sale. So let me see here. I am going to take, am I going to take the sale or not? What are we doing? This TP1 would be 50% of Asia, 200 pips. TP3 would be bottom of Asia, which is roughly around 592 pips. I don't like the way it's moving, lack of volume, but I see it definitely head and shoulder pattern though. Shoulders, shoulder, head here, just like we saw here with was that Euro JPY? Yep, beautiful. And it's an upward, and we're in an upward trend. It's an uptrend as well. It's an easy trade right there. We missed that one. I don't know why. I don't look at the euros much. I added them on here to kind of waste some time while we waited. Should have took it. And yeah, we be hurting right now that trade. Still like a good trade though. Still like a good trade. Head and shoulders, I see it. You see this shoulder rejected here. This shoulder rejected this here, and you have the head here. Let's see if we get a bearish engulfing candle right here. And G Chef back in profit. There we go, G Chef. Go on, go to the upper room. The upper room. $30.30. Ooh. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Can't pull the trigger on it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it's moving. GJ pushing. Pushing to the limit. GU saying everything just slow down. Yeah, guys, might have to just leave this alone for the night. Oh, and we got the zone there. We got a bearish engulfing. All right, guys, I am going to enter into this sale on the dirty 30 here. I am going to. Yeah, I'm entering the sale, guys. Enter the sale on German 30. All right. Enter the sale here. I'm gonna take it down. Let's see. It's 150 pips to the top of that order block here. Asia channel. We're gonna take it to the middle of Asia, which is 208 pips. 208. Play it safe, but due to the lack of volume. change that right at Asia. Come on now, get in there. 208 pips. We're gonna take it easy, just due to the lack of volume. But we're going with you see here, got a head and shoulders. All right, we got a regular traditional head and shoulders. All right, this last candle was a bearish engulfing. All right, so I'm looking for it to drop to the middle of Asia. So I'm looking for it to drop to the middle of Asia. All right. The stop loss is going to be the previous high, or the previous high, the previous shoulder, just right above the shoulder here, where we put the stop loss at. And if this thing get to moving, we might just drop all the way down here, but I'm gonna leave it right there for now. I don't like the volume on it, so I don't think it's gonna go too far. Love for it to go down to the bottom of Asia, but G Chef +1. All right, so we in there on G Chef. All right. GJ, GU, pulling back a little bit. They're inside of the order blocks now. GCAD not doing much of nothing. GN starting to move back down. GOD ranging. G Chef playing with us for +1. German 30 not committing. Come on, dirty 30. Come on. You got a bearish engulfing. Let's go. US 30. That's a good entry. You got a sell for US 30. That's good. Got a sell. All right. We're going to get a fourth rejection off Asia. Off the top of Asia. Euro GBP, nothing. Euro odd, nothing. Nothing. Euro NZD, nothing. All right, come on. Not 2 nights in a row. German 30. What are we doing here? Looks like we're going to get stopped out. I probably should just left the thing alone. Lack of volume. It's doing absolutely nothing. $5 minute. Oh, now you want to give us a buy US 30. You just said sell. See if we can't get us a bearish engulfing. Get another rejection. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 4 here. And yet, 4 here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections off the top of Asia. See if we can't get us a bearish engulfing. This should give us another rejection. Otherwise, it'll probably stop us out. When trading head and shoulders patterns, your shoulders are typically your stop loss for your entry. If you want to be more aggressive, you can put it about the head, but you know, potentially the shoulders. All right, the shoulders. They are shoulder. Come on, push down. Give us that bearish. That ain't what we want. AIRO. We don't want that. And we are stopped out on German 30. We may be leaving German 30 alone while we got lack of volume. Doesn't make any sense why German 30 is not moving well, but that US 30 is moving very well every day. Every day. I need to start doing New York session. All right. Do we give it another move? We'll see. See what happens. I don't see where it in 5. No real order block in here. Oh, you got no, it's no imbalance level there at all. Yeah. See if we can catch another move. Can we catch another move? Give us 30 another buy. Will German 30 come above? Give us the retest and head up to the close the gap. G shift back in profit or break even. Only way I get this entry, guys, only way I get into this is if it's got to retest the top of the order block. Then I'm looking to take a buy up to close the gap. Be a nice buy. From here to there, it's about 600 pips. 584-ish range. GCAD, GN. This is a slow night. Man, I was good setup the wedge with the Asia breakout. Beautiful setup. Go ahead and play out. All right, while we wait here, let me check to see what you guys are talking about. All right, can it come back down on G30? Looks like it's trying to push the upside. I don't, it can always come back down. I don't see the price action right there. You get a nice little bearish engulfing. Yeah, you could see, got a double top right here. It could go and try to form. You see this leg 1, 2, 3. Could try to make another push to the downside. But because they respect, I can see it also pushing above, come back, retesting the top of the order block, and then heading up to close the gap. And this gap is, man, what is this gap? 3 days old now? 1, 2, 3. Gap 4 days old. It's the 4th day of the gap, and the gap hadn't been closed yet. All right, there we go. It's pushing. So what I would love to see is for it to come back, retest. Actually, what is that, a doji right there? Retesting. Retesting, down 5 on G-Chef. G-Chef, what are you doing? It's retesting. All right, somebody asking in the group chat, are we not doing calls in trade rooms anymore? As I explained, I'm doing the Zoom this week until we get a better quality signal with the actual trade rooms. All right, and the other educators will be using this channel as well until we get that better quality signal. All right, just got to get a better quality signal. All right, we get a bearish engulfing right here. I'm sorry, bullish engulfing. We should be good to go. Came back, retested it here, pulled back. So we're just looking for a bullish move, a bullish price action move off the top of the order block to send us to close the gap potentially. All right. So you just kind of wait. G-Chef. G-Chef. US 30 doing some, not moving much either. Euro GBP, Euro AUD, JPY, Euro NZD, Dirty 30. Yeah, Dirty 30 trying to go M formation. Potentially. See how it plays. That's all you can do. $30 minutes past the top of the hour. So we're 30 minutes into London. US 30 for the sale, of course. It's gonna give us a bullish engulfing. What's he gonna do? That'd be great. See a nice little bullish engulfing right here. Earthquake in Alaska reported. And if you're in Alaska, definitely, prayers to you. All right. Got other traders talking about they had a tornado just pass through. A prayers for you guys. All right. So you guys got any more questions in here? Go back to the chart here real quick. See what we're looking like. G-Chef not acting right. Got a doji. Got a doji right there inside the order block. Bullish engulfing would be what you'd be looking for. All right, guys, if you're putting derogatory information into the chat, it will be deleted. All right, it will be deleted. G shift down 5, bouncing off that trend line. Just a slow night, guys. Not much going on. Not much going on. All right. So we got Euro Chef. G Chef still running. That one looks promising. Congrats to those who got to the other G pairs, GU and all that. All right, and GJ. All right. So while we wait, I'll pull up you guys' favorite pair that you guys love to trade, Euro USD. And we will go over what? We're going to go over order blocks and imbalance, how they work, how to identify them. All right. We always start off with order blocks. So today we'll start off with imbalance. All right. Imbalance. So imbalance, first thing you want to do is you want to find institutional candles. All right. So institutional candles are long body candles like these right here. All right. This one right here. Those institutional candles, all right, they're institutional because typically longer candles take a lot more money to actually move price that much. All right. So for example, with Euro USD, every 10 pip move is a what? It takes $1 billion. So look at this wick right here, all the way to this wick. It's a 39.3 pip candle. From bottom to top with 39.3 pips. That is $3.93 billion it took to move this candle like that. All right, 3.93 billion. All right. Now, though institutional candles typically you can find levels of imbalance on them. There is some imbalance right now on this institutional candle. All right, it's like 30 just being stupid lately. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it to identify the imbalance. You're looking for, look at the candle before, the candle after of the institutional candle. So even though this candle is not fully covered, this portion right here is the imbalanced area. The imbalanced area. All right. Now, what does imbalance mean? All right. So market makers' number one job is to put together orders. When buyers place buys in the market, there's somebody selling. There has to be if there's $1 million worth of buys in, there has to be $1 million worth of sales in. All right. Now, with institutional candles, what happens is volume moves so fast. All right. Volume moves so fast that the market makers do not have time to put the orders together. All right. And so that then turns into imbalance. All right. There's an imbalance in this candle because orders are not together. All right. So when that happens, all right, typically price will have to come back to this area so that there can be balance brought back to the market. All right. Balance brought back. All right. So let's give an example of how it potentially works. Let's go find me an imbalance. Just give me 1 second. Let me go find one real quick for you guys. Here's imbalance right here on this candle. All right, and you can see that what? There was imbalance here. Price came back into this area. You had, look, down candle, bullish engulfing, and then look, took off. Pew! 28 pips. All right, 28 pips. All right. Now, again, you can't use imbalance by itself but you kind of get a gist of how it works. All right, there's imbalance in this candle. Price shot up, came back down to what? To rectify, to bring order, so bring balance back to this candle here, orders. Then it took off. All right, it uses it as a springboard. All right, sometimes imbalance price can come all the way back, come back through it, come back and use it as a what? As a reversal. So this is a continuation. All right. Typically, that's what you look for because the imbalance is on a what? The imbalance is on a green candle, a bullish candle. So you're typically expecting price to come back, retest it, and continue to take off in the positive direction. All right. As long as, of course, you want to use other indicators, of that, that price is going to go that way, i.e. price action, utilizing AIRO, utilizing any other strategies that you may have. You don't want to trade it by itself. All right. Dirty 30 coming all the way back down. All right. So we got that out of the way. Now let's talk about order blocks. Order blocks. All right. So order blocks. All right. And this thing's falling. I can see it on my phone. It is falling. See, here we put our stop loss above the head, we'd be good because we'd be back in profit right about now. Guys, to be more careful. Guys, to be more careful. All right. Down 5 pips on G-Chef right now. Down 5 pips on G-Chef, 4 pips now. Let's go look at G-Chef. How's it doing? GI, not really doing much, nothing. GN either. GCAD, nothing. GU trying to push back up now. And GJ trying to push back up as well. GR30 just got a sell. AIRO. All right. US 30 pushing down as well. All right. So order blocks. All right, here's an order block right here. We use all that order block to the T. Now this thing want to push back up. Something about that level right there. Something about that level. All right, there is a bullish order block right there, and then we've got a bearish order block right here, like so. All right, got it, got you. Now, so order block. This is a bullish order block because guess what? The overall trend was what? Overall trend was down, and then this was the first candle in the new trend. That was the first green candle. So technically, if you wanted to, you could spread the order block out like that. All right. What an order block is showing. All right, what an order block is showing here is that, and again, it's called an order block because there were a block of orders placed here in this area for what? To move price in the opposite direction. Price has been trending down. So all that momentum coming down, then all of a sudden price stopped and said, shoot. All right. Now, typically, I won't say typically, there's often, all right. Again, like I explained to you, there has to be, for the market, for the, big institutions to be able to legally trade, they have to have the same amount of volume. So if they have $8 million volume in the market, and let's say they want to put on a they want to put on a $2 million, they want to put on a $10 million trade, they need $2 million worth of volume. And so what they'll do is they'll potentially, let's say they put $1 million worth of volume on this red candle right here, right here. They put $1 million sale right here. All right. And then at the same time, they come back and right here, they put $1 million or $10 million buy. So the $1 million sale will shoot it down, but then they put a $10 million buy on, and they, actually, let's do it like this here. So the $10 million buy is down here. All right. That's what brought all the price back up. This was green, the first green candle, and then volume straight up. All right. Now, let me change the color here. This candle here, so this horizontal line represents the buy, the $10 million buy. This represents the $1 million sale. All right. They put in $1 million of the sale, which made us think it's going to break out. So the retail traders put in another $1 million. Now there is $10 million worth of sales in the market. Therefore, they can put on what? They now can put on a $10 million buy, which shoots the price up. All right. They've taken over, they've got all that sale, all that buy volume. All right. Again, I'm not going to get too technical with it. It's going to talk basics. Price goes up. All right. Now, this $1 million they put on down here for the sale, they're not going to lose that. This thing is running down to the upside. Gotta love it. All right. They're not going to lose that. So guess what? Here, they did what? They brought price all the way back through here, back to this point. Brought it back, closed out their trade either in profit or at break even, brought it all the way back up, and then what? Took off. So all those buyers that were here holding long, here, stopped them all out with this here, closed their original order out from way over here, and yanked it back up. And then this sell order block right here, that is a great point that you can utilize to take profit. All right. The origination started off the buy here, order block. All right. Came back here, retested it. Easy buy right here. You go to a lower time frame, and actually, let's go to the 5 minute and see if we can't see anything here. Let's go to 5 minute here and see if we can't see any type of no. Let's go to the minute chart. Anything on the minute chart? There we go. Zoom in. Let's see if we see anything. All right. Straight in, straight back out. All right. Not a full railroad track, but you can kind of get the gist. Buy there. Stop loss just below the order block. And buy here. Stop loss below the order block a few pips. It'll be about 17 pip take profit, or stop loss. And then about a 45 pip stop take profit up here, back at this this order block there. All right. So that's another thing you utilize is order blocks can be utilized as area for price to turn around, as well as area for price you can actually look to take profit at. All right. Again, you don't trade order blocks by themselves. You want to use them in conjunction with other aspects, other tactics, other strategies, other indicators. All right. All right. So that is order blocks, that is imbalance. All right, we've gone over those. Market is at a standstill. Let's go to G-Shift. G-Shift, we are back in profit on G-Shift, up 2 pips. Nice little bullish engulfing right there. I like that. Like that bounce off of the trend line. They got a bullish engulfing. So I'm spending that 20 pips or the 18 pips. We got in a little late. 18 pips to get hit. Once I see us around 15 pips in profit, my stop loss goes in profit, and it's a free trade. All right. Slow night. We'll be back tomorrow. May not even trade GER the rest of this week. Too slow, extremely slow. We're getting faked out when these setups are there. Easy setups that typically work out for us and not working for us, which tells me that market is volatility is gone. There's no, and whereas you can see we're ranging, as somebody pointed out. All right, let me check Q&A real quick. No, the new EA does not trade GER 30. All right. How to use the different time frames for scalpers. So you want to scalp on the lower time frames, and you want to use the higher time frames to identify the overall trend. So, for example, if you're using the H4 and the H1 to identify the overall trend, and then you might go down to the 15-minute and the 5-minute to look for entries in that direction of the trend. All right. Why is order block different from support resistance? So order blocks and imbalance levels are what we call supply and demand, because that's where orders originate from. And not all order blocks and not all imbalance levels are where price is going to go to. But there are, as you get better and better at trading certain pairs or all pairs, whatever it is your strategy is, you'll start to see that there are, with specific pairs, there are certain pairs that they really respect certain areas. All right. GER 30, we just got to buy. So we just got to buy. All right. Just got to buy. But what I want to say here. So support and resistance are levels where price has stopped at. All right. But they're not areas of as we call supply and demand. Areas of supply and demand are areas where price has there were orders originated there. All right. Areas of support and resistance are just areas where price has stalled at, all right, temporarily, or turned around at. All right. So there's a difference between where volume is at. Volume is gone as they're watching the Olympics. Looney, you might be right, man. When would you trade NAS 100? I would trade NAS 100 during New York session, because it's a New York session indice. All right. Because I don't like the market this week. We may not even trade the rest of the week on London. I may say, hey, let's just get on New York, and I'll stop doing London. Matter of fact, Friday, we definitely have London. So we definitely have New York. So Friday before the conference starts, we have a New York session. I don't have enough time to really get up for New York this time, but we may just jump on New York if I can get up in the morning, because London is just not being. There's no volume. It's crazy because, man, this is the time of it's the biggest session. But London, New York has been having some very good moves. I mark my charts up and I look at New York. So yeah, I don't know. All right, guys, we got to continue to trade. Make sure to trade responsibly. I'll see you guys in the funny papers. Thanks.